Have you ever taken a trip to McDonald's or Burger King for a quick bite to eat? Have you ever rolled down the window just to throw out that empty cup instead of waiting to get home and find the garbage? Why not? It's just a cup, right? Wrong. As little as that cup may be, it actually causes extreme harm to the ecosystem and the world that we live in. That cup can easily get caught around a squirrel's head, or that straw may be small enough to get engulfed into a turtle's nose. These harmful things are seen each and every day, and the only way to help stop harming the planet we live on is to stop littering altogether. To begin, the overall concept that humans today need to realize is that putting an end to littering will ultimately create a safer, healthier, and cleaner environment for not only us, but for the animals and ecosystems around us. Interestingly enough, I have had the opportunity to take an environmental science class while attending Ramapo College in New Jersey last year. There, I learned about the negative impacts of littering and just how costly it can be to our planet and the life on it. First and foremost, a main reason to stop littering is because it kills wildlife across the globe. For instance, albatross carcasses have been found increasingly more and more each year. The bird commonly mistakes the plastic garbage humans leave around for food, and in turn, they face the repercussion of death. Also, things like cups and yogurt containers are able to get stuck around small animals like squirrels. This traps the wildlife and can potentially lead to death. Furthermore, 13 whales were found washed up on the shore in Germany this month, and studies reveal that the whales' stomachs were actually full of plastic left behind by the garbage. Next, taxpayers are paying for littering at extremely high prices. For example, an estimated $11.5 billion each year is spent on litter cleanup in the United States, and 30 million tons of litter is collected in Great Britain, according to the Keep Britain Tidy. 30 million tons of litter is far more than enough to harm the ecosystem. Lastly, businesses in the U.S. pay about $9.1 billion in litter cleanup. Imagine what businesses can invest or do with $9.1 billion if they did not have to spend it on things like litter cleanup. Lastly, litter is rapidly poisoning the planet we live on. A prime example of this pollution is the Pacific Garbage Patch, which is estimated to be over 700,000 square kilometers in size and is filled with debris and garbage. It becomes increasingly larger and larger each year. Currently, it is twice the size of Texas. In addition, the Atlantic Garbage Patch is another example of poisoning the planet, where there are also thousands of pieces of garbage and debris piled together which contribute to the destruction of sea life habitats and pollution to the water. And finally, littering of materials like plastic emits harmful toxins to the environment. There are toxic chemical byproducts of plastic that everyone is affected by. In conclusion, all of these points are major reasons to end littering globally. There are far too many repercussions that littering has on the world we live in and the life around us. Littering causes death to animals, is costly, and poisons the planet. Do these things sound like something anyone would want to continue living with? Littering is so manageable, and everyone can take action to help put it to an end for good. Overall, you have all seen what littering can do to this world. There's not a single benefit that comes from littering. If you do not stop it now, this world will become a toxic waste dump soon enough. Littering must end now, or we will pay for it later in the future.